your ratios, this is a 1-to-1 resin, so equal amounts of each, nice and easy. That's often a problem, not having the ratios right or not having mixed it thoroughly. The next problem that very often beginners can encounter is putting too much colourant in. What I would suggest to you is put in as little colourant as you can get away with to get the colour that you want. I'll probably get away with a bit more than that. Now, that is a liquid resin dye. You can also use alcohol inks in a similar way. Now, the problem you've got is that if you put too much in, it will actually inhibit the curing, because effectively you're diluting the resin, aren't you? So let's see if I can get away with that. Should be able to. I've heard that a number of 5% bandied around, that you can use up to 5% before it stops it curing. I don't know how accurate that is. What I tend to do is just use as little as I can to get the colour that I want and hope for the best. Now, all we're going to do to get this to fade across is pour it in the bottom, like so. Might need a bit more clear. Don't think I mixed quite enough resin to do both of these, but never mind. We can soon top that up. There we are. Now, what will happen is that should actually just fade across. If it doesn't immediately start to fade across, then just get your stick. I'm just putting a little bit more clear in, just topping that up a bit there. Just get your stirring stick and encourage it a little bit. But you very often find that resin just does. Colours just go where they want to go and they will blend. But hopefully, doing it like this, we should get that bit of a blend. Then we just leave that to cure. Now, this is a different sort of pigment. This is a paste one. Now, obviously people use mica powders and all sorts, so we'll come on to those later. But this is a paste pigment. Now, because it's very heavily pigmented, more than the liquids usually are in the little bottles, you only need a tiny bit. Did you see how little there was on my stick there? And that is almost completely opaque. Isn't that lovely? This one's called Hummingbird and it's from Create and Bloom. The other pigment, by the way, the liquid one, was from Let's Resin. Their colourants are very, very good as well. Do have a look in the video description, because wherever I've got a discount code, I will put that down in the video description for you. Could do with a bit more clear, couldn't I, here? Not sure, actually. Carry on filling it up. It's up to you. I mean, the design's your design, isn't it? So you do it how you want. And again, I'm just going to blend those over. The colours might stay nice and separate like that, but what I'm looking for this particular make is a blend. So I'm just going to get a little micro brush, pull the colour back, might tip a bit more clear into the top as well. And this glue cures in 5 seconds under a UV torch. You could use your normal ultraviolet curing resin, of course, or E6000 or any other strong glue, just to make sure that that is going nowhere. And of course, if I'd made the hole slightly smaller, I could have got some pliers and screwed it in as well, which would have made it very strong. But there we go, that's done. Right, let's just clear this mess up. So, jump rings, you twist them to open. It might be easier with 2 pairs of pliers,